Hi everyone! In this video we will talk about all the secrets of G-Toilet and all Skibidi Toilets. Where Gman Toilet came from, why there are different groups among the Skibidi that fight each other and who controls them. What secrets from past episodes have gone unnoticed? We'll discuss all of that right now. Make some tea and sit comfortably. We'll get started. First, let's talk about some moments from last season that we missed. First off, the lying Skibidi spider has white eyes. Many of you have noticed this. I didn't pay much attention to it, but I thought I'd explain it now. First, take a look at this moment from episode 7. Even back then, during the flush, we see a similar face of Skibidi Toilet. But this Skibidi spider wasn't flushed, so I started to figure it out further. We first see the white eyes of a live Skibidi Toilet in episode 14. It's a metal reactive toilet who destroys everything in his path, including other Skibidi. But I found something more interesting. In episode 25, we see white eyes on all the big Skibidi toilets and on the Skibidi spiders. And here's a similar big toilet in episode 38. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe such Skibidi have more power, or they're just crazy like the metal toilet from episode 14. While we're talking about eyes, let's go back to episode 51. Remember that powerful Skibidi plane with the red eyes? We already talked about him in the episode analysis. But we didn't discuss who else had the same eyes. I rewatched all the episodes of Skibidi Toilet and realized that we've seen something like this only a few times. The first time a toilet with red eyes attacked us was in episode 5. The next toilet with red eyes is the holy Skibidi priest from episode 10. At first, he was a regular toilet, but after eating one cameraman, his eyes turned red. I'm assuming that such meals give the toilet strength. Perhaps our Skibidi plane had a good lunch of cameramen, which is why he became so strong in episode 51. Now let's talk about camera women. As we remember from episode 52, she can teleport. I noticed how fast she came from the signboard to the Plunger Cameraman last episode, but I thought it was no big deal. Now I realize that she probably teleported. But what is certain is that she most likely teleported to where we first saw her. Maybe she's closely related to the TVmen, so she has the same ability. Also, we haven't seen her teleport, so maybe she can slow down time or move quickly like the Flash. We also remember that after she appeared, the Plunger Cameraman's camera started to glow. Before that, we've only seen this on the improved Titan. I assume that the new lower camera has the ability to deal damage to Skibidi Toilets like the Titan's core. As I said before, the Plunger Cameraman looks like he's made for destroying parasites and protecting the Titans from them. He's small, he's brave. He has a great weapon against the Skibidi. He can fly now. And just in case, he has the ability to produce a glow that is dangerous to parasites. That would be a great combination of abilities. I still don't understand why TV Woman didn't free Titan Speakerman from the parasite, by the way, since she has the ability to take control of Skibidi. Maybe we'll see that in the new 18th season of the show. Also, I'm guessing that while TVman Titan was recovering and improving, the infected Titan Speakerman might have been upgraded as well. The toilets have clearly been losing in recent episodes, but we don't see either G-Toilet or the infected Speakerman. They both seem to be on an upgrade at the Skibidi Scientist Lab. Speakerman Titan can build a strong defense against the parasite, and G-Toilet can be made well protected and more heavily armed. But we'll talk about Gman Toilet a little later. But now I want to note one more detail. I noticed the fire trace behind the Skibidi UFO, but didn't recognize when it appeared. Notice how he's not leaving a trace right here. After Titan's shot, it looks like something on Skibidi started burning. Maybe it's the extra engine to get him out of danger faster. As we remember, he doesn't teleport, he flies fast, but it looks more like a breakdown. So Titan did injure Skibidi UFO during the shots and he had to fly away. Okay, we're done with the past season. There will be no theories about it in this video. Instead, we'll talk about all of G-Toilet and G-Man's secrets. By the way, if you want to see a video entirely made up of your best theories, then write in the comments. If many of you want that type of video, I'll be sure to make it. Now back to G-Toilet. He first appears in episode 7. He's huge and his toilet is different from the others. Normal Skibidi have toilets with a large cistern and a toilet lid. Gman Toilet's toilet looks newer and has no lid, and also the cistern is narrower. First, let's figure out how he is related to Gman, who has been appearing since the first episode. As we remember, in episode 4, people were sitting on toilets in the restaurant, and there was poop in their plates. But after the Skibidi Toilets drive over, the people started turning into Skibidi Toilets, Apparently, this song somehow makes them turn. But notice there's a G-Man among the visitors. Did he turn into a Skibidi Toilet? No. We see him again in episode 6. He is dancing along with Spider-Man Gordon Freeman on the dance floor. You ask, maybe it's hypnosis too, and they've turned into Skibidi Toilets? Again, no. First of all, there are women here, and we haven't seen Skibidi women, and neither has Skibidi Spider-Man. Here's Gordon Freeman in episode 11. He didn't become Toilet either. But most importantly, in episode 7, we see the first appearance of G-Toilet. But in episode 8, there's the regular G-Man again. It looks like G-Toilet and G-Man are different characters. G-Man is most likely added as a decorative character, while G-Toilet is a full-fledged figure of the series. Before we go any further, I want to quickly show you one of the secrets of episode 39. You see the flush lever that's just hanging in the air. This is probably a case where Dafook didn't leave a secret on purpose. It's just a mistake. Now, about G-Toilet. We already know that he has an unusual toilet shape, but he's not the only one. In episode 5, we see a flying Skibidi toilet with the exact same toilet. He also has a flush button at the bottom, and he has laser eyes, just like the G-Toilet. But it's quickly destroyed by simply flushing it during the flight. Notice that he has a huge flush lever, but no flush button at the bottom. We'll come back to him later, but for now, let's look at the Gman Toilet. Remember in episode 22 when the big cameramen tried to flush the G-Toilet? First of all, the flush lever failed somewhere. Secondly, in episode 17, we don't see the flush lever at all, just like in episode 20. I conclude that it's just fake. The G-Toilet can't be flushed. Okay, what about his new toilet? You didn't notice the shape of G-Man's toilet changed in episode 38. There was no rim and there was no flush button. Does that ring a bell? G-Man took the toilet away from this guy. So it's possible to transplant the Skibidi guys from one toilet to another. But Skibidi Toilets had a button in episode 13, so can the new G-Man be flushed? Probably not. We don't see it on the G-Toilet. I guess it can only be destroyed. Now let's discuss what Skibidi Toilets say. Earlier, as we remember, they always sang the song Skibidi Dop Dop Yes Yes. But since episode 39, they just say Skibidi. Meanwhile, in the shorts, many toilets continue to sing the song. Generally, the audio track of the shorts and regular videos are different, so I recommend you watch them both. Most likely, Dafook doesn't put the song in the regular videos because of copyright, so we can only hear the right sounds in the shorts. I listened to all the sounds of the Skibidi Toilets in the short videos and discovered many new things. First of all, G-Toilet used to always sing a song. But after the appearance of normal videos, he started to say just Skibidi, even in short videos. By the way, it's funny that horizontal videos appeared together with TVmen because their screen is not designed for vertical videos. The first time we hear just the words Skibidi Skibidi in episode 9. The same thing happens in the interrogation in episode 21 when Toilet was singing a song but at one point started saying Skibidi Skibidi, which scared the cameraman and they just flushed him out. There's a Skibidi spider that just says Skibidi. Just like the multi-headed spider from episode 24. It turns out that singing the song Skibidi Dop Dop Yes Yes is an indication of the Skibidi Toilet's mind. If it's a scientist's invention, they don't sing anymore. Also note how in episode 42 the parasites sang songs. But after the influence of TVman's hypnosis, they stopped. So if you capture the influence of the Skibidi Toilets, they stop singing. I suspect that some of the Skibidi Toilets have simply become under the control of the Skibidi scientist, while others are still regular toilets. It's not clear where they came from yet, but the song most likely turned people into toilets, and the scientist turns the Skibidi Toilets into mutant puppets. But the important thing is that G-Toilet also stopped singing the song. The last time he showed up, he was just saying Skibidi. It looks like with the upgrade, the scientist took over G-Toilet's mind and started controlling him too. I'm not sure, but maybe the regular Skibidi are fighting against the controlled toilets. Though we never once see these battles, we know that under hypnosis, the parasites were trying to destroy each other. In episode 48, we see the Skibidis coming out of one side of the street singing. From the other side of the street, they just say Skibidi. Also, there are infected cameramen along with them, and the parasites are also inventions of the Skibidi scientist. Most likely the war between them is not open, just the scientist is gaining more and more influence, and the Skibidi who obey him. Maybe he's even taken control of G-Toilet's mind. Another important note. In episode 42, there was a weird toilet who grabbed our hand while we were watching the TVman. He didn't say anything, but it was like I heard sounds coming from inside him. It sounded a lot like, "I'll kill you." Maybe he didn't want us to know too much about the effects of hypnosis on Skibidi, so he attacked. Also, the episode is called Skibidi. Toilets are not that simple. Dafook does things for a reason, and this is clearly a clue. We don't know yet if the Skibidi toilets are fighting each other, but we do know that if you control their minds, they stop singing. And that's it. Subscribe to the channel if you like watching my videos and share them with your friends. And it was me, ISOTOILET. See ya!